Hello, and thank you for tuning in again to this little video diary thing. Today's video is brought to you by Moon Mart, the shopping you do on the moon. By which I mean it's actually brought to you by a lovely care package that I got today from a friend, including this Moon Mart popcorn and some Shiraz and another drink in a can, this time a Manhattan, which I'm going with. They really put a lot of effort into these naming conventions. I like it. Puns. So I don't really have a huge amount to say today. Running out of time here. I think I have less than 72 hours left in this delightful hotel room. So I thought I'd take the time to read, ask some questions that I got in my fan mail. Now, because the fan mail is completely made up, the questions and answers will be too. Okay. First of all, we have a question from James from Charlottesville, who asks, it seems very lonely up in that room. What do you get up to at night? Thank you, James. It is very lonely up here. So at night, mostly what I do is, because obviously I can't leave this room, but the world doesn't stop without me being stuck in here. I actually pilot a remote-controlled robot, which takes the form of a superhero who swings through the city, foiling crime. Unfortunately, the PR department isn't great on him, and the local newspaper magnate is hoping to catch this Spider-Man. Next, Charlotte from Jamestown writes, it seems very lonely up there in your room. What do you do with your days? Thank you, Charlotte. It is very lonely up here. So during my days, I'm actually using the same remote-controlled robot to hold down a photographer's job at the local newspaper. Very ironic that this same newspaper wishes to expose Spider-Man. You know, because remote-controlled robots do run into the expensive set, especially if you're trying to use them to fight crime. It is fortunate that it's currently in lockdown in Sydney, so there's not a huge amount of crime to foil, but you know, web fluid and all that does mount up. Okay, our final question here comes from fake name from Made Up Place, which is, what are you going to be doing when you get out of here? To be honest, I don't know. I mean, I could probably just go home. Still looking for a job, still like bothering with bureaucracy and things. That's not a very fun made-up answer, isn't it? I don't know. I guess I'll go dinosaur jousting. Pretty cool. You know, the best kind of dinosaur to joust on would obviously be a Pachycephalosaurus. Everyone also chooses like a theropod. The theropod is not going to be like particularly like amiable to ride, will they? And they're probably not going to have the upper strength. But I think that a Pachycephalosaurus is really it's you know it's a solid dinosaur, and it's used to smacking up against other dinosaurs, specifically other Pachycephalosaurs. So I think on the whole, for a riding dinosaur, not Pachycephalosaurus, it's a herbivore, it's got strong legs, it's got that headbutting thing. Go riding Pachycephalosaurus all the day. Yeah. That's all we have for today. I have to be, why I'm being royally. Yeah, if there is anything you want to ask, drop it in the comments of either this video on YouTube or on the Twitter or on the Facebook, wherever you're watching this from. And maybe I'll answer your questions. I can't think of that you have any questions other than how are you? I'm fine. How are you? So that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.